Hello and welcome. Today I'll be going over my plans for March 2024 on this channel, and yeah, let's get started. So here's some content update stuff I want to go over. I'm not going to do any more stream summary videos. After thinking about it for a while, I have too much other content I want to put out right now, and it's just not happening. So I think there's going to be a discontinuation of the stream summary videos, unless there's like a specific stream that I really want to make a summary of, then you might have that, but I'm not going to make any promises to that anymore. I just don't have the time to do both. So yeah, unfortunate, but that is what it is. For V Rising content specifically, the Vampire's Kiss Castle commentary video has yet to come out. Part of the reason is that I just haven't had a chance to record. So I've been recording all types of other things and it's just taken priority, and yeah, hopefully within the next 2 weeks you guys will see that video come out. I'm really sorry for the delay, but again, you know, there's been so much stuff to cover regarding the game that I just haven't had the time. I'll be making one more unique castle separate from the stream castle. So the castle I'm doing on stream lately, which is the alley, after that castle you'll see one more castle finished up, or it might be done before the finishing of that castle, but I only plan to put out 2 more castle tours before the drop of the new 1.0 for V Rising. So we will see. I have a lot of other content kind of lined up right now, so it's going to eat up a lot of my time. So I cannot promise more than maybe 2 more castle tours before the drop, but hey, you know what? We're getting more things, we're getting new things, just the nature of the transition. Yeah, so my latest video, which was going over the V-Arena interview with Jeremy Beerson, got a lot of good feedback. There was a lot of really cool information in that video, and honestly, I wasn't expecting it to take off the way that it did. And when I say take off, I mean like more than like 100 people watched it, which to me is like, holy crap, you know? But that being said, I really appreciate all the comments and all the feedback I got from that. So if you're new to the channel and you're just now seeing this, you know, as the first like channel update, just know I appreciate you regardless. So thank you so much. And yeah, so what other kinds of V Rising related content do you guys want me to make? That's something I wanted to ask, just because the changing up of content that I've done recently, I feel like has kind of pushed the channel in a positive direction that I kind of like. And yeah, so I just kind of want to know what kinds of videos would you guys like me to make in the future regarding the game. I have some ideas already lined up, but if you guys suggest something that I think makes more sense or that might be more time sensitive, I might just do that. But I'm open to suggestions, as one might say. I also want to take the time to address one of the comments that I put, that I gotten in the video comment section. And it was something to do with how I mentioned that I would like to interview some modders for the game. So I'm kind of working on that right now to see if I can get in touch with some of the peeps who make mods for the game and see, you know, kind of get some insight into, you know, that scene and that world. Because for me, I'm not very technically savvy on that end. Like, I don't know how to code. I don't know how to, you know, use the tools that they use to do the things that they do and the magic that they pull. And it'd be really cool to see that insight, I think, or have that information, you know, from the horse's mouth, and especially to ask questions about that. So in the meantime that I'm trying to figure out how to coordinate that, I would like you guys to also let me know if you have any questions for them. And if you do, if you could please add them into the comments section here, or you can put those questions in the fandom Discord. So if you want to go to my fandom Discord, you can go into the V Rising section and post some questions there. I'm also looking for questions you guys might want to ask Jeremy Beerson himself. One of the reasons why I ask you guys this is because there's a chance I might be able to push some questions along to be asked to him. So I can't guarantee anything, and I don't have like any like dates set in stone or anything like that. So I just want to have questions on hand prepared, so that at some point those questions could be asked to him potentially. You know, I just want to know what kinds of questions you guys want to ask, because I know I have a few in my mind that I've kind of thought of and I would like to ask, but I'm also curious to see what you guys want to ask, because you guys do come up with some really interesting questions and analysis in the comments section sometimes that just blows my mind. But yeah, so please submit those questions also in the fandom Discord, in the V Rising section, or in the comments section of this video. Just make sure that when you put down questions or suggestions for questions that you specify who I'm asking. Like, am I asking a modder a question, or am I asking Jeremy a question, you know, in theory? So, you know, that's basically what I'm just asking you guys to do. So it'd be great if you guys could provide that feedback. I suspect that a new dev update is probably going to come out this Thursday. The reason why I suspect that is because there's been a little bit of teasing back and forth going on Twitter, on the V Rising page, and they've been posting interesting materials that my eyes have been drawn to very, very suspiciously. And yeah, I suspect that we're probably going to get some dev update this week. If it doesn't happen this week and it happens next week, okay, well, you know, the thing still stands. I'm going to cover it, so keep an eye out for the new dev update. I'll be making sure to cover it, and I'm going to try and post that video before stream on Thursday, assuming that they follow the usual trend and release the information Thursday morning. So keep an eye out for that dev update video. Now, moving on to Palia, I have that silent series that's continuing. Nothing's really going to change there. The only thing I want to note is that if for some reason I don't have enough Palia footage or don't have enough Pal World footage, but I have the other, I might skip a day and then just post another of whatever. So like, for example, let's say I don't have enough Palia footage for X day, but I have enough Pal World footage. I'll just replace it with Pal World for like a day and then go back to the normal schedule. This might happen just because, like, I've been having a hard time finding time to sit down and actually play the games separately on my own, but yeah, we'll see. Another thing that I want to focus on for Palia this month will be decorating my house, finally. I know I've been putting that off, mostly because I've just been, like, you know, sucked up in all the cool stuff in the game that I'm just like overwhelmed. You know, it feels like sometimes with information and new patches and new content and things to do. So I think I'm going to sit down, concentrate, and try to get a really nice looking house finally made. So that'll be my goal for the month of March in Palia. Moving on to Pal World, the solo playthrough series is going to be continuing as normal, but I do want to ask you guys whether or not you want me to stream Pal World. So I've had a few requests to stream Pal World. At first, initially, I was like, no, I'm not going to stream Pal World. Everyone is streaming it right now at the same time, and it's like overwhelming, and felt like my stream was kind of a palate cleanser for the moment, like in that time, just because everyone else was just streaming nonstop Pal World. Now that it's kind of calmed down a little bit, I mean, this game is within the genres that I do really like to play with survival games, so I think now might be a good time for me to even, you know, possibly consider playing the game on stream. So I just want to know, what do you guys think? Do you guys want me to stream Pal World at some point during the month of March? It's up to you guys, so just let me know what you think. Maybe I'll put out a poll or something. I think I'm more likely to put out a poll. So you know what, keep an eye out for a poll, and then you guys can say yes or no as to whether or not you want me to do that. Maybe, I'm thinking maybe next week, if not next week, maybe the following week. It really depends, because my schedule is kind of to be determined, but we will see. As far as monthly stuff goes, Nightingale is going to be a game that I'm playing later today for the first time. So it's going to be, you know, character creation screen and everything, first time ever, raw reactions, you know, all that good stuff. So you guys will definitely be able to see that. And I definitely look forward to it. It's a game that has like kind of like Victorian / steampunk aesthetics to it, and I'm a sucker for that shit. So I can't help but give it a try. I gotten a lot of requests for maybe trying out Enshrouded. Honestly, guys, I'm not very interested in Enshrouded. Like, I looked at the game and it kind of looks like a okay, I know this is like a really shallow assessment, but it kind of reminds me of like some kind of like D&D Valheim. Like, it just feels like a it feels like a version of Valheim, but it's like different in D&D. I think it's the magic and the types of, like, maybe it's the aesthetic. I don't know what it is. Not that I don't like Valheim. I think Valheim is okay. Not my favorite survival game, but it's definitely interesting in some ways. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna pick up Enshrouded. I feel like, you know, there's a lot of people out there who also play Enshrouded who you could, you know, easily watch, who, you know, I like to watch too, but I just don't find the game very interesting at surface level. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I'd have to get my hands on it to really know. But I just decided to make the choice and I went for Nightingale. So we'll see. Hopefully I don't regret that decision. As far as Nightingale versus Enshrouded, I mean, they came out, what, around the same time, so it's been an interesting year for survival games, that's for sure. Especially with games like Power World coming out of nowhere and just like, you know, driving people insane apparently on the internet, but you know, that's besides the point. At the end of the month, rather than playing a rhythm game like I normally do, on the last Wednesday of March, I plan on having a Planet Zoo stream. I do want to bring it back because I realize it's been quite some time since I played a management sim on stream. I've been playing a lot of farming sims, which I mean is fun. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And also survival games and stuff. So I don't know. I just kind of want to go back to Planet Zoo, check on the animals, you know, check on the bugs, see if there's any like real fixes on stuff and if the game is in a good state. Because it's been a while since I picked it up and honestly, I kind of miss it. So yeah, you'll be looking forward to some Planet Zoo last Wednesday of March. Some goals on the sidelines that I'd like to mention. I am slowly approaching 300 subscribers on YouTube. I mentioned a couple months ago that I wanted to do a castle story video as a reward for hitting 300 subscribers. I'm still not going to tell you guys what that means. So I guess you'll have to sub and find out. But yeah, we're on our way, so keep it up, and thanks for all the subs, guys. I really appreciate it. Last but not least, I'm going to be going over the Ko-Fi stuff. So on Ko-Fi, I haven't posted anything since like, what, last week or the week before. I think the last post I made on there was something about like Bandletail or whatever. I think I'm gonna keep posting on there. I really, I like the platform. It's not too bad. It's very easy to use and all that, but the one thing that has kind of been going through my mind is I want to have some channel membership tiers and stuff. Sorry, membership tiers just in general. I don't know why I said channel membership. But yeah, on Ko-Fi, and there would be like different tier rewards. Unfortunately, I only got like a little bit toward that goal. Like I'm only, I think, what, 7% toward my goal of about Tree Fitty. If you get the joke, you get the joke, but until I hit at least a $50 mark, I don't think I'm gonna start that process. I just don't have the funds to do that right now. So, you know, with the money that I get from my various income sources, it's not much. So if I had a little bit more on that Ko-Fi, I could definitely get started. But yeah, the $50 mark is when I'm going to start putting out probably the lowest tier membership stuff first. Yeah, because I definitely want to give you guys something back if you do decide to go for any kind of, you know, membership or anything like that. I definitely want to give all of that back toward you guys with something tangible that you can use and that you can appreciate. So it's not just like a here you go, you know, and then you get nothing for it, because that, to me, that's just like insane. Like but yeah, I definitely want to have that going so that you guys can have those memberships and some cool goodies to take away from that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to go over for the March update. There wasn't anything like huge or substantial, I guess. Just a lot of, hey guys, I need feedback. You know, hey guys, leave this in comments. So yeah, if there's anything you guys would like to suggest for future content and stuff like that, also put that in the comments section. I mean, I'm out there looking around. I read every single comment on the videos, even if they get like weirdly taken away by YouTube and placed in the naughty list. I still look at the naughty list just to see, and a lot of times it's you guys with innocent comments that somehow end up in that that filter. So I don't know what that's about, but maybe some of you guys have been pretty sus out there. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for all the subs and comments and all that great stuff. It really helps a lot, especially for my mental, because otherwise I'll probably go insane at this rate with all the stuff I'm pushing out. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, Xolo out.